The Seven seem to be finally returning back to the Fortnite storyline after 3 years since being chromed by the last reality. But before we talk about it, make sure to like and subscribe for more content. With that being said, let's get into the video. So, since the Seven have been chromed, the only member to actually make his grand return is the Visitor. He's back, and he came back with a Chapter 1 island back in Season 4, and he's doing everything he did originally all over again, including launching his rocket, opening the Sideways Rift, allowing the cube to return. We don't know what his motivations are, but we do know he remembers being on the Chapter 1. That's as far as we know, that's all he remembers, is being on the island originally. We don't know if he has the memories of him and the Seven getting chromed. That's all we know. We don't know where any of the other members are. And if I were to guess, I would say they are still with the last reality, except one member, and that's the Paradigm. The last we saw of her was in Chapter 4 when the island was being forged. Since then, we have not seen her. She could have gone into hiding and started to lay low, but I honestly think that is unlikely because I believe she would have made her return already if that was the case. The logical thing is she probably went to go save the rest of the Seven, like Amy, but I theorized that this attempt was not a success. Maybe instead of Amy saving the Visitor, it was the Paradigm, and she took his place after he escaped. Other than that, we do not know anything else about her whereabouts. As for the rest of the Seven, if they didn't escape the Visitor, that means they are still with the last reality. Let's go over some of our actual hints or teasers that could be letting us know they are returning. Starting with leakers. Seemingly with leakers and content creators, they know something. Like there's a lot of content creators and leakers that are posting images and are like patients, like Hypex, like I'm putting images on screen right now. Leakers know something, they know what's going on, but they're not revealing it. Also, if we know the last reality could be returning, that's a big rumor right now, and if the last reality are returning, that means the Seven's returning. In fact, the IO, the Imagined Order, could also be very well returning. When you think about it, we had the IO introduced, then the Seven, then once the Seven, I remember the Seven came back, we had the last reality, back to the IO, back to the last reality, back to the Seven. They're all connected in some shape or form. If one of them's involved, that means they're all involved in some shape or form. So we can expect all these factions to return if even one of them are involved. Every Fortnite chapter has always been an actual number when advertised, but now any teasers we get about Chapter 7, it has always been spelled out. It has not been an actual number. And I think we can all agree Epic is doing this marketing on purpose, because anytime there's even little evidence that the Seven are coming back, we freak out. The entire community freaks out. So they are 100% doing this on purpose. They wouldn't just do this for no reason at all. Okay. So as I am literally writing the script for this video, a big bombshell was just dropped at the Stranger Things Season 5 premiere. There's a Peely and there's a Peely costume that has clothes from one of the characters, and the Seven's logo is on them. Okay? Either this is the biggest blue balls from Epic ever, or they are actually coming back. There's no way they did this for absolutely nothing. We are definitely getting the Seven. We are finally getting an explanation whether or not they've escaped or the last reality still has them. Since they are teasing them this early, we could honestly see them make their long-awaited comeback in the live event this month. At this point, Chapter 7 has potential to be one of the best chapters for storyline ever. The only thing I ask, though, please do not get rid of them after a year. Please keep them around as long as you guys can, Epic, please. Also, just do it. Just go ahead and bring Geno back to the main storyline. We haven't really seen him. The only thing we've seen of the original Geno is at the end of Collision in the 0 Point, and we saw him in the Zero War comic. But yeah, this is exciting news. Something I want to talk about that might have a lot of people worried is how different the Seven might seem since Donald Mustard left. Well, a lot of you guys think Donald Mustard just writes the story, and that's not the case. I'm sure he has some say about the story, but he doesn't write it himself, or the dialogue. That department has always had its own section of writers, and so in case anybody is worried how things might be different when they return, things should be pretty much the same. The writers have always remained the same writers since chapter 1, so we really have nothing to worry about. But that is only my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead, like and subscribe. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.